Hello, hello, folks. Let me see some more light here. How you doing, everyone? How you doing? It's been a lot since we didn't see each other. Well, actually, I've never seen you, but uh, oh, okay. It's a phone. Sorry. Great. I'm great. I'm great. Thank you. How you doing? Where are you joining from? You see, Arman from Armenia. Okay, I assume you're from Armenia. Yeah, it's going good. Great. Thank you. Thanks for asking. Um, Let me see here. Hello. Great. I'm cool. I'm great. A little bit tired. We were on the offsite yesterday, company offsite the last couple of days. So I'll let you assume how am I. But yeah, cool, cool. Oh, this is your first MLH? Welcome, welcome. Let me change. Oh, okay, just because it took so much space. So yeah, welcome to the MLH. Hope you have fun. Let me say hello to everyone. Oh, I skipped killer. Hello, hello, hello. India, we can see India, UK, BD. You assume Bangladesh, but I don't know. Okay. Oops. Uh, So today we will learn about NFTs, how they work, why are they used for. I have a couple of NFTs that we can see how we can send them, how we can store them, how we can buy them, everything. So you don't have to do that on your own. So yeah, basically, so people can understand you know, what are NFTs. We all seen news about NFTs. Someone sold an NFT for 3 million, and it's a picture, and you're like, okay, so why you don't just take a screenshot of the picture? You can download the GPG and uh, JPG. Sorry. So we will learn about everything, like how they are, how you can create them, how you can sell them, how you can buy them, uh, what are the really use of the NFTs. So yeah, just let me introduce a little bit. So let's wait a minute, so people can have time to join and grab some food. So yeah, so, let me see. Yeah, Bangladesh. Oh, Kenya. I've never heard about an MLH attendee from Kenya, as far as I remember. So welcome. It's always great to have the first Kenyatta. I think in Spanish is Kenyatta. In English, Kenyan maybe. Sorry if I don't know the gentile, but yeah, great to have you here. New Delhi. I'm doing quite fine. A little bit tired, but quite fine. Can we convert something offline into an NFT and sell them? Yeah, you can convert anything to an NFT. It can be music, it can be a picture, it can be whatever. We will see this. Hello from Nepal. Hello. We'll be creating any NFT the app. Will not be focusing on the like creating an NFT the app, decentralized app. I might assume. But we will see how you can, sell your own NFT, create your. Maybe I think there's another stream. By the way, I will be doing another one about smart contracts and how to create a smart contract. So maybe you're more. It will be interesting for you, that one. India, yeah, yeah, of course, yeah. We will learn how to create NFTs. Yeah. Actually, we can. we can see how you can sell them in the so but I'm sure that there's another workshop about creating. By the way, I'm doing one about creating a smart contract, so that maybe might be interesting for you. It will be, I think, um let me think about that one. So it will be, I think it's on Monday or Tuesday. But yeah, by the way. Okay, let's get started. Hope everyone's here. Let me share the screen with you. Share screen so you can have a view. Okay, let me share this one. Let me see if there's no leaks here. Okay, let's just making sure everything's okay. So, what are NFTs? Okay, so we've all heard about them. We can, for example, go here. This is the Binance exchange. Probably some of you have heard of it, probably. So this is what you see. Okay, so there's a lot of okay. So this is like just a warning message about well, whatever. So yeah, this is what you see, okay? And some people can say, oh, okay, this is worth 1 point. Let me see, for example, these are creators, okay? I will just give you like a map, just so you can see like how the profiles of the creators are, organized and everything. And we will get into more like the theoretical part, okay? So, but at least for the theoretical part, I want you to have a minimum idea of, what it looks like, okay? So if you're lost here and you don't understand anything about this or the price or whatever, don't worry, okay? Because we'll get into that in a second. So if you have any questions, just pop it in the comments, and we will have some question session, like question answering time. So yeah. So this is, let's say this is like the creator's profile. Okay. So this is, let me see if I can translate this to English because it's in Spanish. Uh, um, mm, let me see. Let me see. Uh, I think I'm blind. Arab. Okay, should be around here. Okay, sorry for that. So okay. Uh, Let me see. It was around here. Uh, what's going on? Where's English? Okay. Okay, let's translate this. Okay. So we have here a bunch of things. Okay. First of all, we have the creator's profile. Let me just make this a little bit bigger. So we have, I don't know why this is. Oh, okay. Let me just list it. So this is the creator's profile, okay? And then we have some metrics here, as you can see. The first one is the minimum price. So this is basically well, here you have the description, the NFT with the lowest fixed price of a collection, whatever. So this artist, the cheapest NFT that has, it costs around $5,555.69. Okay, so quite expensive, at least for me. So yeah, if you want something from this artist, probably the cheapest one. Well, the cheapest one, not probably, but the cheapest one will be around 5.5 K. And this is the volume, okay? The volume, basically, as it says here, the 24-hour volume of NFT Trader Marketplace, blah, blah, blah. The data will be updated every hour. Okay, so this is the volume. It was more than $400,000 in the last 24 hours. So basically, that's the volume of the transactions of this artist. Okay, and then we have the total volume. It will be like probably the whole time that this actor, sorry, this um, artist, let's call it artist, okay, or author or whatever. So let's call it artist. So this artist, the total volume was $93.4 million. As you can see, at least for me, it's huge. But yeah, and here we have the total listed items that this artist has. It has 102 NFTs. Okay, so it's not that much at least. So this is the listed items. Okay, the total I think probably will be already sold in everything. Okay, so yeah, and here we have 4,516 owners, that people that have NFTs from this artist. And then we have operations and minimum price. As you can see, we can see the volume of the 2nd of June. That was probably Monday, if I'm not wrong. Okay, never mind. So we have the whole week here, the last 7 days, and yeah, oh, okay, I think it was Sunday, because we have 7 in today's Saturday, so makes sense. So as you can see, we can go to the 15-day, 13. Okay, so we can see here a huge jump. The volume was, let me see, $1.3 million. I don't know exactly what happened here, but probably maybe the artist launched some new stuff, or maybe the artist had something. Because one of the core things about NFTs is that, for example, do you remember the apes? The apes, we will talk about that. The apes that these NFTs, some of them were sold for millions, literally millions. So this is the thing. It's like, okay, you have the NFTs, but you have to give the value to these NFTs. Okay, so imagine I just upload right now an image of, I don't know, my my face. Okay, so no one will buy that for $5,000 probably. But if I have a story, if I have a bunch of, it's like a movie, okay, or a series. You have the series, and you have the characters, and you have a story, and you have to give that story vibes, so people can identify with your NFT and say, oh, I really want an NFT from this artist. Okay, and just a quick point, we will get into details in just a little bit in 2 minutes after this. But this is the price that the NFT is selling at. But if I buy this NFT and I sell this NFT to someone else, these artists keep getting paid royalties. Okay, it's a percentage, like I don't know, let's call it a license or something, and I have to. Well, it's automatically paid royalties to this artist. Okay, so it's like infinite money glitch. It's not infinite because money probably is infinite. But let's say I buy this for 5,000 and I sell it immediately for 25,000. From this 25,000, I have to pay some royalties to this artist. Okay, so this artist is always getting paid from the arts it's created. If we go to the all, as you can see here, it started in. Oh, okay, it was not that. It's not that old. Uh, it started in November. Okay, November 2023. So this 93.4 million in total volume was since November. Okay, that's quite impressive. As you can see here, there was this huge drop here. I don't know, maybe it was the market, or maybe it was some geopolitical situation, whatever, and people stopped buying NFTs, trading NFTs. Maybe because sometimes people, I don't know. This was on March. I don't know exactly what happened on March, but yeah. Um, so yeah, it depends obviously on the situation, because maybe people stop trading NFTs because they just want to hold Bitcoin because they think it will go up. So the NFT market and the cryptocurrency obviously are just the relative ones to each other. Okay, so let's go with the explanation. Okay, just let me see if there's a question, and we'll go to the really the core part of this session. Um, okay, let me see. I already answered this. So, how to make NFTs and sell them is the agenda. Yeah, well, we'll see. We can see how we can sell them, how we can buy them, how can we transfer the NFT. I even have a couple of NFTs, and we can try to transfer it to someone. If someone has a wallet or something, we can see if we can transfer that. Okay, it depends on the fees, but we can try that, so you can see how someone can send an NFT and all that stuff. We will get into that later. So. So yeah, um, mm, are we going to use ARC? No, for not for this one, not this session, because it was not meant to be core like 100% more super technical. Because there's some new people on NFTs, and it was just more like an introduction, and to really understand how they work, why they're used for, and the real sense of them, and to see how you can buy them, how you can sell them, and how you can transfer them. So yeah. Uh, why can we not take a screenshot of an NFT? Yeah, of course you can take a screenshot. Obviously, if I go here, okay, and I want this picture, not even a screenshot. You have the full picture here. You can save the picture, and that's it. So now if I go, oh, okay, so I have to share the screen, but yeah, I just opened the image, and I have the image. But the thing here is not having this picture, because obviously you can take a screenshot of it, but is to have like the real NFT. Basically, it's if you take a picture, it's not registered on the blockchain. So for the world, you don't have this property, let's say, okay? So the sense of it is to have the like something like a contract that says that this unique piece is yours. Okay, so no one else has it. You have it on your wallet. You can sell it afterwards if it increases in value. You can keep it if it decreases in value, because a lot of these ape, a lot of people who bought not ape, but a lot of other NFTs like a year ago, a couple of years ago, they were like on the roof. So they were like really expensive. People spending hundreds of thousands on pictures. Oh, sorry, sorry. Someone was talking. So yeah, the real sense is to have the property and to have it on the blockchain. So you have this, this property with a smart contract or whatever. But yeah, you can take a picture of anything, obviously. So it's like going to the store. Um, I don't know. Let's say you go to the Apple store. I don't know. I think it's like going to a museum and taking a picture of Mona Lisa in Paris, or in the Louvre. Louvre, and you take a picture of the Mona Lisa, obviously you have the art, but you don't have the Mona Lisa, obviously. Or yes, I don't know if you have, but I think it's still in the museum. But yeah, think about it as something like that. You can take a you can have a picture of the Mona Lisa online, like in 4K, or even you can have a picture better. It looks better than the real the portrait. Not well, yeah, the real painting, but it's not the painting. So the painting is what it has value. Uh, yeah, exactly. You can, it just won't have any value. Uh, per, mm, Let me see. Am I too late? Just join? No, actually not. We will start with the real core part right now. Um, so yeah. Okay, so let me see. Uh, so you have here. So you mean if someone sold NFT, still will earn royalty for life whenever it will get resold? Yeah. So yeah, basically that's the thing, because that was meant to for example for our that's why we will see some examples in the right now, but there's a lot of artists, for example, that now sell music like with NFTs. So every time you buy the I don't know, maybe they have like a bunch of um, they release like a million song. Imagine like it's 100,000 NFTs, and each NFT is a song. So you buy the song, the NFT. So they still get royalties, because right now with I don't know, with YouTube you can just download the music. You don't pay anything to the artist, whatever. You have right now, for example, for the music, you have the technology, okay, but I don't know how many possibilities to for example, I don't know, at least I have Spotify, or for example, and I have a list of I don't know, 2,000 songs. So imagine if I had to buy like 2,000 songs for $1.5. Okay, so I will have paid like, I don't know, $3,000 to have 2,000 songs. I don't think anyone ever paid, at least people that I know, that pays like $2 whatever for a song. Yeah, the song industry, I think it's more where most of the income comes from, in my opinion. It would be concerts, merchandising, advertising, because let's say you're an artist. Let's say Justin Bieber, for example. Okay, let's say everyone has ad blogs and no one sees um, the YouTube uh, ads. Okay, and Justin Bieber just releases a video clip, like a great video clip that has spent $300,000 making the video clip, and YouTube, he gets paid like, I don't know, $20,000 by YouTube revenue. So, but you have an Instagram with 200 million followers, so obviously you can sell advertising. So there's a lot of income um, parts there, and you have concerts, merchandising, you have whatever. Okay, so yeah. Uh, okay, so we have some economical information here. There was a rug pull exposed around that time. Okay, so that's why the huge drop. Okay, thank you. I'm not a lot into crypto. Uh, what is stopping us from creating AI art and minting NFTs like crazy? At some point, we should reach saturation, right? So, as I said before, you can actually. There's a bunch of artists that all the art they have. Okay, let's go here. Do you think? Do you really think it's more like a personal question? do you really think like there's millions of NFTs, like literally millions? Okay, not here, for example, but because there's just 100. But if you go to OpenSea, it's a marketplace for NFT, and we go here. Let's see if we can go. Uh, uh, Okay, do you think like every so there's even someone that uh did sells this kind of pictures, okay, or videos. Do you think that everyone that like every NFT is really a piece of art made with love, like by hand, whatever, this picture, for example, I don't know if it's ChatGPT or I don't know, any AI or something. It can be done like manually. Okay, I'm not taking credit to this artist, but I don't know exactly this one. But you can create this with I don't know, with an AI image generator. Okay, there's nothing stopping you from doing it. Okay, so basically the point here is how do you make people pay for your art? I mean, like, the for example, the monkeys, the apes, sorry, the bored apes NFTs, we don't even know if they're AI generated, but the story behind everything, and all this, that's what it gives the value. Okay, so in the case, for example, of NFTs, like pictures that they're not like real pieces of art. So yeah, it's kind of hard, but yeah, it's how you can sell them. Okay, so uh some how do you- okay, so how do you value an NFT? For example, I have a couple arts I made on paper. Suppose I take a photo of it and turn it into an NFT. How do I value it? So the thing here is same as I said before. The value, you have to create a story behind that piece of art you want to sell. It's like every art. Okay, when you go to the museum and you see a bunch of, with all the respect of the world, but sometimes I see some paintings that literally are like three brushes, three different color brushes like this, and it's like it's worth maybe, I don't know, a million, or I don't know, maybe 800 thousand euros or dollars or whatever. And you see that, and it's just three brushes. But if you talk to the artist, it will, or with some expert, or I don't know, with the artist, he'll say, yeah, it represents all the pain I suffered, and the third brush represents my family, and the other one, because the blue represents the sky, the freedom and whatever. So there's like a whole story behind that. So that's what it gives the value, and you can say, oh, okay, this painting, like these three brushes with three different colors, really represent the life of this author. Okay, so it's kind of that. Okay, so imagine, don't imagine that, like, okay, so what's because there's a lot of people that um focus more on the art than in the story. Okay, so these CryptoPunks are really famous. Okay, and this artistically, it's not a huge deal. Okay, it's just some pixels and that's it. But probably the story. Okay, so I think this is one of the authors that has more volume, I think, because right now the total volume is 1 point. Let me see this, because 1.248. Let me copy this. Uh, let's see how much it is. So right now Ethereum is worth 3,000 euros. Let's change it to dollars. Dollar Canada. Where is the US dollar? Brunei. Okay. Okay. So here's the dollar. So for example, this was 1.2 million. So this is like, let me see. Okay, so this is 4.6 billion dollars. This is like the it's it doesn't even make sense to make 4.6 billion dollars. There's a multi-million startups that don't even worth that. So imagine like the power of selling that story and everything. Okay, so and one of them is like 129,000 in the US, or even in Spain you can buy a house with that money. So imagine the power of that. uh person so does the NFT impact market or technology? What do you mean like impact market? We will say this right now. uh, so we can say that NFT is more like a digital art that is traded using digital currencies. Exactly, you just describe what it is. So yeah, basically, or even yeah. So I couldn't explain it better. What happens if a person creates an NFT of an image and that image copyrighted by someone else? Wait, what do you mean like copyrighted? Like they take that NFT screenshot or whatever and they post it on uh, Art's Instagram page or whatever? Or I got my childhood drawing converted into NFT and sell it to someone like that. Oh, that would be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool to see. So yeah, you can do that, of course. That'll be funny. Okay, so let's get back to work. Oops, I just showed you my NFT, one of my most valued pieces of art. Okay, so let's get into it. Okay, so let's go take notes. Okay, because now we will get into the real. I will try not to be that uh, tiring, but for newcomers, for people that don't even know what an NFT is, this is really important. Okay, so basically, NFT means non-fungible token. Okay, so uh, it gained more, like it started in 2021. Some crypto natives started developing smart contracts. They started with, well, smart contracts were, I think, it was are older, but yeah. And then they started like, it's like a snowball, and it started being bigger. And then Twitter announced that you can add like NFT to your profile page, a bunch of things. And then the world started learning about new functionalities. So basically, for short, are is basically a crypto token that is unique and represents non-fungible, non sorry interchangeable, let's say, set of basically metadata. Okay, and that's stored obviously on the blockchain. And in the other hand, you have the fungible tokens, and for example, that you can interchange them. And like fungible tokens, we have, for example, Bitcoin, okay, Ethereum, a bunch of all the crypto, a bunch of cryptocurrencies. So basically, you have one Bitcoin and it's worth one Bitcoin. Okay, so it's just a pair. And users, they're basically indifferent between the exact Bitcoin which they're purchasing or receiving. So that's it. Okay, So, for example, the NFTs, each NFT is unif uniquely identifiable, and in most cases, users will care about the exact NFT that they are purchasing or you know receiving as a gift or whatever. And blockchains, for people that don't know what a blockchain is, basically are digital ledgers that they're distributed and decentralized. That's the keyword. And basically, it's made of blocks of data that are chained together in chronological sequence. Okay, so new stuff goes to the end, and the oldest um, transactions things go to the start. Okay, so that's because otherwise it wouldn't make sense. Um, Blockchains are more commonly used for NFTs. For example, is Ethereum and, for example, Solana too. Um, but there's more like a Polygon, and there's some niches like Flow or Running. I don't know if you heard about them. It's on Flow. It's this one. Let me show you. On Flow, this one. So yeah, okay. Let's go here and let's continue. So now you know basically what an NFT is. Okay. So let's go with the problems. What what are the problems that we need to solve to create these NFTs, this non-fungible thing that it costs thousands of millions of trillions? So at the beginning, we had some problems that we need, like physical problems that the world needed to digitalize. Okay. And right now, it's easier than ever to have infinite scale and connect with like a bunch of audience. Okay, you can upload a video on YouTube and reach millions of people that years ago it was unimaginable. So the cost of distribution has been massively reduced. Okay, because otherwise years later, years ago, you have, I don't know, newspapers, newsletters, you had the TV channels. To make an ad on your newspaper, it was really, it costed like a lot. And usually newspaper, I cannot send a newspaper to India, for example, with an ad. Okay, so it's more limited geographically. So the newspaper, sorry for the pronunciation, I've been 3 days talking full Spanish, sorry for that. So yeah, the cost of distributing information, it's massively small. You can uh, send, I don't know, right now you can go to the Discord of the Global Hack Week, send a message, and boom, literally in seconds, maybe 200 people can see that message. And it's a huge benefit. So, however, it lacks this all new um, cost reduced distribution. It lacks the benefits of the physical world, and that benefits are the ownership, the scarcity is almost non-existent, and the ability to authenticate digital assets is much harder compared to physical goods. Because if you have a physical Nike shoe and you have someone that you know understands a little bit about the materials of original Nikes and the design or whatever, say this is fake instantly, because this material, it's not what the material Nike uses. This kind of design, this kind of the logo is made, it's farther away than the original shoe, whatever. And with in the digital world, it's kind of impossible because yeah, it's much harder to compare to the digital and the physical goods. It's as much as right click saving and NFT is a meme. Okay, so it's reflective of the current state, for example, of the internet. There's no ownership rights and just little value accrual for the digital asset. With this ownership thing, it's kind of um, it's another topic, okay? Because you, I've talked with friends of mine about this, like what's ownership? Because back in the day, you went to buy a movie for, I don't know, maybe $5 or whatever, and that movie is yours. You have the CD. You can use that. Now you have Netflix. You have HBO. You have I don't know, Apple TV, and you're not the owner. You're just paying like some kind of access to the movie. But even if you pay, oops, sorry, it was a shirt. Even if you pay a subscription on Netflix for 25 years and spend more than $25,000 on Netflix, the day you just don't pay the $10, you'll lose access to everything. So that happens with music. We don't even have the music. We have just we pay for some access. With the cars, now there's some renting companies, leasing companies that you don't buy the car, you just pay monthly to, I don't know, $300, 400, 500, whatever, depends on the car you want. And when the period ends, you have to return the car. It's like a renting. Well, actually, yeah, that's why it's called renting, but it's like renting a car. Okay, so back in the day, you buy the car and you finish the payment, or maybe you paid it cash, and you have the product. It's yours. You're the owner. It's written. The papers. There's your name on them. And yeah. So, and let's go with NFTs. As its core, NFTs offer a proof of ownership, basically, that it's missing right now in the digital economy, as we talked before. And sorry, sorry for that, folks. Sorry, sorry. So yeah, NFTs basically offer this kind of ownership proof. And it has created the ability to combine the benefits of the digital world. You have a global audience, scale, distribution, benefit, and then you have the benefits of the physical world. And basically, it's ownership and authenticity. Okay, you have just the right thing, and you have the proof that it's yours and it's original and it's the only one that exists. Okay, basically before the all this rise of NFTs, it was really difficult for digital assets to curate, accrue, let's say, and capture value. This makes it extremely cheap as a user, but bad for creators. Because as we talked before, for example, the music, you can download everything all free. You can go to YouTube, convert to MP3, whatever, we all use that. And you just download that and you have the music. The artist sees nothing from a penny. So, yeah. So that's why it makes it cheap for the user and bad for creators. It's difficult to trace and attribute real ownership on the internet today. And basically, NFTs appear to fix that. And creators are more accurately rewarded for their work, and they're able to extract a large proportion of the value that they create. And the users benefit by being able to gain ownership over the digital assets, and they have the ability to easily trade and value them, you know and you can see your digital asset increase in value or decrease. Obviously, there's always a risk, but yeah, if it's a project that you really trust, yeah. So yeah, being an early, let's say, fan of the world's biggest band today gives you no added benefit, but with an NFT, there's the potential for consumers to be rewarded just by doing the things they already doing on their daily basis. So let's see some arts. I sorry, some use cases. Okay, what are NFTs used for? Why are you being used for? So basically, let's go with the first one. I have here noted is art. Okay, so the most popular, as we saw, is the art, the NFT collectible art pieces. So NFTs have given artists a way to easily sell their art to a global audience, while ensuring ownership rights to the buyers. And yeah, they can broadly split into two categories, and there's non generative art and the generative art. Okay, we will talk about this because someone asked the question before, and this is quite interesting because there's the non-generative art. Basically, our art pieces. That's basically what we think when we think of art. Okay, they're created by human beings without the aid of autonomous, AI, computer systems like AI. And digital artists are basically able to list their work on NFT marketplaces, and anyone from anywhere in the world can view and purchase the art. Okay, and in the traditional market, let's say today, artists are only able to earn from the initial sale of their work. Okay, so you sell your art piece in the physical world and you get paid for that painting. That's it. Ends. Transaction. There's no more transactions there for that art piece. Okay, you can have other art pieces, but not for that one. And NFTs give artists the option, okay, to embed royalties into the smart contracts of their work. Okay, so you have the option. Okay, it's not uh, mandatory, but you have the option. Obviously, most of them do that to add royalties onto the smart contract of your NFT. So basically, this gives you the ability to get more equitable share of the value of your art. And NFTs make it easy to verify authenticity and ownership of art pieces, and this is a huge benefit that the technology of the blockchain, smart contracts, whatever, brings. So yeah, we can see a park. An example. Um, there's some artists here. There's one called Beeple. This is okay. Here we have some hard declarations. Uh, but yeah, you can go here. You can see all the art of this huge and great artist, and yeah, and you can. There's another one. Let me see. Okay, there's no strong images here. Uh, this one, for example, uh, it's out to called high quality meme generator. So yeah, great artists here. So let's go with the other part. Okay, if you have any questions, just pop in the comments, and after this, I will be answering the questions. And then we have okay, let's talk about staying on non-generative art. We can talk about photograph, uh, the photographs. So the photographs NFTs are raising use case for NFTs. because photographers are selling their work as NFT and gaining similar benefits as artists who sell their work, like paintings or whatever. So there's some of them that take advantage of this, and there's the typical picture that I remember when I was a kid. There is the, there is a portrait that everyone had on their home, and it was like kind of the default screensaver, but at home. And it was a girl, I think, and it was with flowers or something like that. And the other day I saw a meme on Instagram, and it talked about everyone, we had to see this girl for growing our whole life, and that kind of things. Imagine if that little kid had royalties and the portrait was an NFT. Probably uh, she'll be like with Elon Musk on the top 10 on you know on Forbes. But yeah, it's kind of funny. So, and then we go with the generative art. Okay, you were interested on this one because I saw a couple of questions on the chat before. So beyond art drawn and created individually by artists, the rise of our NFTs has largely been due to generative art. Okay, because it's much easier to give a prompt and get a picture from whatever. And generative art is the art that is created via the use of an autonomous computer system, basically an AI generated. And yeah, but um, it's called algorithmic computer program. Let's say, let's call it whatever you want, but basically it's an AI. Uh, do you know the CryptoPunks? The 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 CryptoPunks that we've seen before. These ones, sorry to tell you, but they are not created individually. Okay, I will just say that. And do you know the other ones, the board apes, the board ape yacht club? Let me see if I can find the board. These ones neither. Okay, so yeah, this doesn't mean that they're created with AI, with just a prompt, but they used kind of software that helped them to create them. Okay, let's put it that way. And yeah, so oops, sorry for that. Uh, so yeah, and the creators. Uh, okay, I already mentioned that. Yeah, so these are the two different kind of uh, categories that you have on art, NFTs. We talked about non-generative art. It's basically photography, people that takes pictures of landscapes, whatever. And then you have the art, okay? Like the art made by people, or just there's people that create digital art, and they sell them. And then you have the generative art. You have we talked about all the different like the apes and the cyberpunk and whatever. Okay, okay. So let me see if we have some questions before continuing to the second category or use case. And the next use case is video games, and this will be interesting. So value of NFTs volatile, something like stocks. Yeah, not in my opinion, not that volatile. Sorry, not not that volatile, but it's a disconnection, okay? Because let's say the stock market. Let me see. Volatile. Okay, this is the question. Okay, so the stock market. Imagine, for example, I have stock on Apple, and Apple tomorrow says, okay, Apple says, I don't know, the revenue decreased 20% the last year. Okay, year over year. Obviously, the stock will fall like 10% or maybe more, whatever. Okay, so it has a like a correlation. um, Everything has a correlation, but for example, let's say NFTs and the art, some, I don't know, let's say there's an artist that it's, mediumly famous, and tomorrow, imagine, okay, we don't want this for anyone, but imagine that creator dies for some reason, accident, whatever. Let's hope not, but imagine that pieces of art get another value, okay, and probably even if the crypto market is a little bit down or whatever, that pieces of art will increase in value. Well, yeah, rapidly, okay, because there will be no more pieces of art of that artist. It's basically like the market, okay, offer and demand, and whatever. But I think in this case, NFTs are more relative to the crypto world, okay, the crypto market, and not the stock market in this case. Or maybe it has to, maybe they have a relation with geopolitical uh, decisions. Imagine, I don't know, I think there's right now elections on India, or this last week I read something. So imagine there's something like there's an artist from India, and does art related to politics and whatever, and I don't know, whatever. So probably that will increase or decrease in value depending on the political and economical situation of Europe or Asia or US or whatever. So it always has a correlation, but in this case, it will be more with the crypto world and how people are feeling, or even global economical part. Because if there's a recession, probably people will stop spending money on NFTs and probably start saving money or selling cryptocurrencies. So cryptocurrencies will fall, and then the art will have less value, but because it costs maybe one Ethereum, and Ethereum right now it costs 3,500, and tomorrow will cost 1,200. So uh, the value will decrease basically because the value of the NFT is in cryptocurrencies, and the cryptocurrency costs less. Okay, so imagine Ethereum costs $10. Obviously, uh, this one that costs 2 point, I don't know, 2 point, sorry, 0.23. Maybe instead of $1,000, maybe it will be like $5. Okay, so obviously, it depends on the cryptocurrency market, because as you can see here, there's a lot of Ethereum, Solana. You can find some other cryptocurrencies, but the most traded one, I would say, is Ethereum. Okay, on NFTs. And Solana is widely used because there's less commissions, because of like the transfer commission. There's a bunch of reasons that I'm not getting into that right now, but yeah. Um, Are there any major challenges for creating or selling NFTs? So for creating the NFT, I don't think so, because you have the digital asset. Well, probably you'll have more problems creating the NFT, having the idea or being original, or because there's, as you can see, I don't know. Let me see here. Let's say everything. Okay, let's go here. I don't know, I just want to see a list if they let me. But Wolf Games, okay, let's go to this one. As you can see here, this one has a bunch, uh, like 12.7, 12, more than 12,000, 12,000 NFTs. I don't think that this artist created 12,000, you know, digital, NFTs manually. Well, maybe yes, but it's kind of really complicated. So probably will be like with any um, generating program. But we can Google NFT uh, generator. Let's go. NFT art generator. No code, NFT maker, whatever. So here you have. There's this is the first soul that I found. I will share it with you on the comments if you want to check it. I don't have any recommendation for this one because literally I just know that it existed. So I will not say, hey, yes, use it. It's incredible, whatever. But just do your due diligence in your investigation. Okay, spam. But yeah, you can here probably create and generate some NFTs, do a bunch of stuff. You can there's even websites or programs that help you to create a smart contract so you don't have to do it manually. As you can see, there's a bunch of different NFTs. There's a bunch. So it's really complicated to outstand. But if you have a niche or a community and you sell NFTs to your community, and then the ball makes is bigger, and then whatever, so you'll have a chance there. So yeah, I don't think there's challenges um besides knowing how to sell them. Okay, so just creating, I think it's more important to, or and more difficult to create that community and to convince people that your art is good and it has some story, it has some sense. So yeah. What makes some NFTs more valuable than others? As I said before, it's basically the story, the artists, how you sell that story. It's like what makes Mona Lisa. Well, Mona Lisa, it's pretty cool, I have to say, but there's some art, art, some paintings that, as I said before, are three different colors, like thrown up, you know, literally thrown on a whiteboard, and but the artist says it represents its life because the blue represents the sky, and the sky is the freedom, and then there's something green. There's a brush green, and the green represents the forest because the forest has animals, and the animals are the origin of the humanity, and the humanity is like the whatever. Okay, so that's the story. And if you like art or whatever, you'll be, oh wow, that's amazing. I'll pay 3 million for this. So you just giving it a value. It's like anything. I mean, like, it depends on the value you want to give it. If I come right now to you with this bottle of water, okay, and I imagine this is an NFT. Obviously, this bottle costs, I don't know, 50 cents, okay, or 40 cents or whatever. But if I tell you that this bottle, I don't know, Jesus Christ or whoever drink from this water and whatever, and you believe that, okay, obviously you won't believe that, but imagine you believe that, you'll be amazed. And if you have trillions of dollars, you'll pay me millions of dollars because obviously you'll ask for a certificate or whatever, or I don't know. But just a really stupid example. But yeah, if I sell you my remote control for $5,000 and you buy it, so there's no one you know uh, telling me that I cannot do that. There's no one will tell you, well, maybe your mother or your parents or whatever that you don't need to buy this for 5,000. But if you want to buy it and you have the money and I won, there's nothing, uh, on the middle of that. Okay, so I don't get the ownership of NFTs. The closest example I have is that of trademarks, but in case of trademarks, there is value in terms of protecting brand and thereby real profits. Can someone explain how NFTs could make economic sense? Um, Okay, so this is the huge question that I've been asking to myself since I've seen a bunch of projects like the board apes selling for millions. But yeah, economically it makes sense, okay, because it's kind of an investment. Okay, it's like have you seen the Pokemon cards? There's a YouTuber, I think it's called um, uh, Paul Jake Paul or Logan Paul or something. I don't know. It's a American, US YouTuber that creates videos, or I think, or Twitch or whatever, that buys and collects Pokemon cards. I've seen a video about he bought a Pokemon card. I don't know how many hundreds of thousands or even millions. So basically, it makes sense because a lot of people see it as an investment because it's like cryptocurrencies. Okay, you buy one Bitcoin, and sometimes it's an investment. There's some people that take it as a contribution to the project itself, and they just hold all the Bitcoins they have or the cryptocurrencies. But there's some people that trade them. Okay, so they just buy one day, sell another day, buy another coin, whatever. So it makes sense because it's kind of an investment. Because if you go, okay, this is mine, but let's go here, for example. Let's go to, okay, let me show you. Let's go to the fluffy one, okay? And let's go to this one, okay? In this case, this one is new, okay? So there's no sellers. But if we go, this is the contract, okay? So transaction fee, okay, 00700. Let me see. Nope, not this one. Let me, okay, let me see with mine. Okay, this is just a really stupid art that probably the worst investment that I've made in my whole life. Okay, let me present you the story of a loser. Me. Nah, just kidding. Well, not kidding. Okay, as you as you can see here, um, as you can see here. Okay, so this is an NFT that I own. Okay, listed. Okay, it's basically a list. Okay, let me see. Yeah, list the NFT. That means if I want to sell it, and then withdraw if I want to send it to I don't know, any other uh, wallet that I have. And then you have offers. Right now, I have no offers, and this is some information. Okay, so this is what you see when you have an NFT. You have here the platform commission. It will be 1% in I think this is the BNB, okay, the Binance coin. And then you have royalty commissions, what we've told before. Now, if I sell this, I have to give 0.5% to the creator. Okay, in this card, in this case, is Pixar, and obviously it's they're like it was just to test it. Okay, it was in 2022, so yeah. And the category is gaming. I don't even know if it's a game or it has to be a game or whatever. So, and then you have the token ID. Okay, so let's go to the contract address. Okay, sorry for that one. Sorry for that. Okay, so now we have the price history. Okay, as you can see here, you can see the activity. Okay, coinage. Okay, so Pixar created this on May 2022. Okay, so this user buys it for 0.91 BUSD. Okay, nearly $1. Okay, because BUSD is it's probably the same as a dollar. Okay, it's 1 1. Okay, great. So nearly $1, and then this user sold it to Road Valley for 0.01 BUSD. Okay, so probably not the best investment GLCN did as mine, but okay, really great thing. So this folk buys it for 0.013 cents, okay, literally 1 cent, and then he sells it to Help Me for 1.2 USD, okay, BUSD. And basically this folk did, uh let me take the calculator. Okay, so from 1 cent to 1.2, this folk made 92x of its money. Okay, so it converted 1 cent into $1.2. So you might think, oh, okay, just a dollar, but in terms of an investment, it's 92x. Okay, so basically, if you bought it for $1, you have been sold it for $92. Okay, so in terms for someone who has why people buy them, or what's the economical sense, this is the economical sense. Obviously this is just a small scale, okay, because it's 1 cent and $1. It doesn't change your life, but there's some people that buy NFTs for literally $5,000 and sells them for 120,000. Okay, so as you can see, there's a huge profit there, and economically it makes sense because it's more like an investment, and it's like everything. You just have to, it's like meme coins. Okay, there's some meme coins that you speculate and you say, oh, okay, this might have some kind of worth in the future, whatever. um so yeah, it's basically that. And then it comes the big master, Neofall 79, the Warren Buffett of NFTs, the king of the investments. Now you can see, oh, Novo, you made a huge investment. It costed $1.2 and you bought it from 0.009. But don't be fooled, it's not dollars, it's BNBs. So if we take the zero point 0.0 BNBs and we convert them to, oops, sorry, to dollars, you will see the great investment that I've made. And if we go here, as you can see, it was $6.9. So your folk, Nofol, did the best investment and just multiplied for four the investment of Help Me. Obviously, the name, I saw the name Help Me and I said, okay, let's help him. Uh, okay, but yeah, as you can see here, I'm a great investor, and I just bought something that's worth probably 2 cents for $7. But yeah, I'm happy anyway. Okay. So probably right now, if I go to list NFT, okay, minimal price 2.22 USD. Okay, I will put. Let's see, we want to sell it for $4. Okay, so if I sell it for $4, as you can see here, oops, sorry. If you can see here, if I sell it for $4, I have to give a 1% to the platform to Binance for the platform commission, and the royalty, a portfolio of the total sale will be paid to the original creator as payment for copyright. Okay, so in this case, it will be not insignificant because $1, 0.5 percent of $1, it's probably 5 cents or so, 0.5. Oh, actually, it's not even 5 cents. Oops, it's 0.005. So it's if you sell something for $100, you have to pay 50 cents. Okay, it's not a huge deal, but if you have 10,000 arts, 10,000 NFTs sold, oh, that 0.5%, it's a huge win. Okay, if you sum all that up. So let's say I want to sell this NFT that I have. Okay, so basically I have the duration I can choose. Okay, I want to sell it for 30 days from today to till July. Confirm. Okay, commission. Okay, great. Confirm. And listing completed. Okay, so now my ape, sorry, not ape. I hope it was an ape. It's on the market, and if I give you the link, you can just go. So basically, okay, so basically 80% above the floor price. This means that if we go to the creator website, you can see probably a bunch of different NFTs, and they are worth probably $2 or something. So that's why. There's some of them that they don't even have prices. You have to make an offer. So let's go here and make an offer for $1, $2, 1.1, $1.1. Okay, see spot. Oops, nope. Okay, so I don't. I can show you this. I don't even have money. So yeah. Uh, so yeah. In this case, I don't have even $1.1. So imagine how ruined am uh, I am from buying that NFT. Sorry, folks. I would have cried. Nah, just kidding. Okay, so in this case, I just shared with you the listing. Okay, so you can see yeah, so you can see the listing probably if I go to incognito modes. Um, let me share with you the incognito part because I have obviously my account open there. Okay, just a quick share here. Okay, so I'm incognito, so there's no I'm not logged in, and this is what I can see. Probably what you can see here, if you go to the link, you can see the whole history here, and you have two buttons, buy and make offer. Okay, it's 29 days left, and it tells you 80% above the floor price. I would say the floor price is like the floor price of the artist or the NFT itself. So yeah, you can make an offer and offer more or less. Most of the times, not to say always, is less, obviously. So you can say, hey, I can give you $2.5 and I can accept the offer, and you just have that price. And then you will be the new owner of the NFT. Does anyone have a wallet? Just a question. Let's try to withdraw this NFT, by the way. I don't think the commission will be that high. But we can try. Let me see if you wanna. Let me. Okay, I have another NFT. So if we go to NFT, let's go here, my NFTs, and I have this one. Okay, this is the price because it's listed, and there's this one. Okay, so we go to this one. Okay, this is another huge investment that I've made. Okay, it costed at the beginning $3, then 0. Okay, this is NBNB. Probably this will be like $5 or so, and then $1, and then your huge mate genius crypto investor Warren Buffett's Noful bought it for $3.33. Yeah, probably. I'm really proud of this investment because this NFT represents, you know, my anger, my satisfaction with the cryptocurrency world. So yeah, so this is basically how you can, okay, sell the NFTs and list them. And then you have this button here, for example, it's deposit NFT, and you can deposit. You have two protocols, BNB, sorry, the chains, the BNB chain, the Ethereum, and you can install MetaMask. It's a wallet basically to transfer NFTs and whatever, and the wallet connect, and you can transfer NFTs to to your Binance or whatever. So yeah, let me see here. Translate to English. Let's remove from the list, okay, because I'm not interested on selling my huge investment, okay, because this will be worth millions. You're not aware of uh, the future for this NFT. Actually, we can try to withdraw it. Okay. Does anyone have? Let me see if I have 0.02. Let me see. I want to see something. Oops, and I will just take this here. I want to see if I have enough funds to transfer this. So we can make 0. Okay, so I think we can transfer the NFT. So anyone has BSC, the BNB Smart Chain wallet. If you have any wallet, you can send it to me, and I can uh, send you this NFT, and so you can see how the transaction works. Let's do it. Come, oh, let's do it. Come on. I'll wait a couple of minutes. Let me see the questions. You have any question here? Mm-mm. Most art is purchased for tax benefits. Yeah, same with super expensive flats in Mumbai, for example. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, this is more for, more like rich users or people that use it. Uh, but yeah, there's a lot of it's like the super rich people uh, that buy yachts and I don't know, maybe Mercedes or Rolls Royce, and they say it's like a company expense because it's advertising, and they just put the name of the company on the Rolls Royce of $500,000, and it's like a company expense. But yeah. You can send the wallet. Let's see if it works. We can try. We don't lose anything trying. Man, hi. Okay, thank you for sharing, Readby. You don't have. Do you have the address of the wallet? I don't know if Phantom will work for this case, but yeah, I will continue with the theoretical part. And if you have any, BSC wallet, whatever, you can just send it on the comments. I will just take the first. I will send it to the first one that it works. So there will not be any distinction. Okay. So let's go with the gaming industry. Okay, so the integration of, for example, the NFTs technology with gaming has led to the creation of, let's say, new paradigm in gaming. Basically, it's play to earn, and play and earn, or gamifying, the typical app that you play and then you earn some random cryptocurrency that it's called hamster coin or whatever. And yeah, the revenue of that it's kind of huge. It's in billions, so that's another opportunity. Okay. And then the music, we've talked about the music before, and the music is another use case. uh, Music NFTs are an emerging, let's say, use case for NFTs, like art NFTs. For example, music NFTs are key for artists to capture a larger portion of the value that they create. So artists typically only receive around 12% of the revenue that they create for the music industry. For example, I think Daniel Allen, it's called. Uh, let's see. It's called, yeah, it's this artist called Daniel Allen. It's a producer artist. Sold music NFT that he produced for 1.1 Ethereum, for example, on OpenSea, and the an amount equivalent to basically 1.2 million streams on Spotify just for one. So imagine the power that you can have, because true fans are also powered by this trend. They're able to support and own a copy of the work that their favorite music artist has created directly from the artist that publishes the NFT or whatever. And basically, this allows to create new ways for artists to engage their fans at levels not easily achievable by existing methods. Okay, concerts, whatever, because you can see the concert, but it's far away, whatever. You don't see it properly. So yeah. Let me answer a real quick question. Do I need to share account address? Yeah, well, the wallet address, probably it's like 50 character, not 50, but a huge, like this on, as you can see here on the screen. This is like the address, okay? So probably I'll need to add another BNB chain address here, okay? Um, so yeah. And what I was saying, uh, so yeah, basically, fans want to have like a stake in the future, uh, for if for of the artist. If these artists have a huge success, again, it's basically like an investment, let's say. So in the future, if these artists have a huge success, they can resell. They if they want, they can keep the piece of NFT, the music NFT, the unique piece of art, whatever. So, and they can, just sell it. There's a couple of projects. I will show you one of them. One is called Sound .x YZ, and the other one is called Catalog. Basically, that are projects that provide basically a platform for artists to sell their work directly to the fans. So we have this one, and then we have the other one. I think I have it around here. Not this one, it's this one. Okay, so this is the the different artists and the songs, whatever. Let's go hip hop. Let's go Death Row Mix Volume 1, whatever. Uh, Boom, and here you have the limited edition, and right now it's sold out. Okay. Um, there's one basically this means that there's, let's say, copies or whatever, there's just 1,000, and if it's sold out, it's sold out. Okay, so this is you have here the floor price, and basically you can sign in to probably if there's another release or whatever. And here, this one is sold out too. Let's go to any other one. Sold out. Okay, let's go to Sound Market to see if we can get it. Okay, the website's kind of okay. Let's see how it sounds. I don't know if you can hear anything, but Demon Blood. Okay, so you can make an offer here, whatever. So yeah, basically this is some explore. Let's go to singer, whatever. The desert. Okay, everything's sold out. I don't know why. So imagine this one was only 55 minutes. But yeah, let me see if there's any more question here. Any more question? If now we can continue with some theory so you can get everything uh, on mind before creating your own ones. Okay, there's another use case I would say. It's the sports collectibles. Sports NFTs are really growing and a thriving use case of NFTs. Recently, and similar to baseball trading cards or the Pokemon ones, but in this case, in sports, you have the baseball trading cards. Sports NFTs allow fans to build a collection of their favorite teams and players. The two, there's a couple of really popular projects currently. One of them is the NBA Top Shot. We will see this in a second. And they have partnerships with the relevant well, with the organization, in this case NBA, and have official licenses, okay, to sell these NFTs, and obviously they pay the organizations and the NBA and whatever. So let me see, I have it here. The and okay, this is the NBA trading platform. So basically, here you have 70 moments burned three-pointer from, and you have the date, the series for LAA. I assume it's Los Angeles Lakers, and yeah, 240 sales in the last 60 days, and you have the price. Obviously, the price cannot be huge because it's literally just a clip. Okay, so and the other are just pictures, but in this case, it's not. I don't know the value. I don't know these $8. Maybe it's just they want to sell a lot of them. Maybe they want to make them accessible. There's a bunch of reasons because there's even like $2 ones. Okay, this one, for example, or let's go with the first one we've seen, the LeBron James one, and here you have your LeBron James pass, whatever. Here you have the game score, the player's performance, the price, the average sale, select and buy, and then you go here, and there's a bunch. Okay, so the minimum one is this $8. This is the seller, and there's even this one, the with different price, different serial numbers, whatever. So basically, you're just buying it from someone else. Okay, someone bought it, and um, oh, sorry, this is for sale, not how many they sold. Sorry. So yeah, here you have a bunch of stats, recent purchases. This bought it for whatever, some buyers, some, you can play with this. I'll send you the links. Oops, sorry. So you can see the website. And yeah, let me see my notes if I have something. Um, okay, I have here a question. We'll leave this for the end. Probably will. I think let me just wrap up. Let's see if let me see if I have something missing that I wanted to explain. We talked about the different yeah, so the use cases, we've talked about the music, the sports, the gaming industry, the art industry. There's some more niches, for example, you know, uh, access passes, for example, but they're not that common. And let's talk about creating an NFT. Okay, just a quick, if someone wants to create one, there's a bunch of ways of creating, for example, an NFT. You can do it manually or with AI, as we talked before. Um, and then you have OpenSea, Rarible. Oh, let me just take the glasses off because they're hurting. Um, so OpenSea or Rarible. And beyond the technicalities of creating an NFT, just an important thing to consider is that blockchain that you want to build your NFT on. Okay, you need to know prior to the creation if it will be an Ethereum, Solana, Avalanche, Polygon, whatever. And there's a bunch of them, but the most common ones are Ethereum and Solana, as I said. But yeah, take that in mind. It's really important to know because different blockchains depends on the blockchain you choose. They have different trade-offs and communities, which can have a large impact on the success of your project or on the sellings. Because maybe it's if it's in Polygon, it's cool. It's a great cryptocurrency, or Avalanche. It's a great cryptocurrency, whatever. But probably you won't have a bunch of people buying Avalanche to buy your NFT, but maybe there's someone that already has Ethereum and it's easier for them to just purchase your NFT, for example. So yeah, and I will leave you with a guide of OpenSea. It's the biggest marketplace of NFTs. This, as far as I know, it's a really simple guide on how to easily create your own NFT for in Ethereum using their platform because they have tools for you to create these NFTs. So yeah, there you go. I will just leave you with their official blog post so you can work with that. So you can check that. Uh, Let me see how NFT is different than airdrop. Um, do you mean airdrop uh, like when you send a picture on the iPhone, or what airdrop? The different. It has nothing to do with. It's like doesn't have to do, for example, with Bluetooth. I think airdrop will be more something like Bluetooth than an NFT. So I don't understand exactly the question. If you can reformulate the question, that would be amazing. So yeah. Let me see if there's something missing. And yeah, selling, creating the NFT, showed you that there's the OpenSea tool. The block is really easy to understand, so you can have it later on. And buying NFTs, it's that simple. We've seen that. You just need an account on any exchange or any website that they buy it. You can connect your wallet, your MetaMask wallet, or on your plugin or in your web browser, whatever. Maybe you have a ledger with the cryptocurrencies inside, you have to transfer them, whatever. But once you have the cryptocurrency, you just buy it and make the transaction, and that's it. It's like buying some food online or something. And yeah, that will be on my part. Let me see if there's more question. I've seen. I want to make sure that everyone understands stuff because I've seen some questions, and now I'm worried because there are some people that still I think they still don't understand why people understand why the common like question like why pay thousands of dollars for a picture or um, JPEG that I can simply right click and save. Okay, yeah, you can get a copy of that art work by doing that, but it will not be equivalent to owning the actual NFT. Just like how you counterfeit luxury goods will never get close to the valuation of the original, okay? Because it's fake, even if the materials and build quality is exactly the same. If you right click save the picture of the NFT, um, will you know will never have the same value as the NFT itself. Counterfeits, or in this case, right click save versions, will only add value to the original price. It creates a feedback loop. Okay. So original item gets copied. Um, and it gains virality and traction. Value goes up. Items get copied more. The more a particular image is seen across the world, the more viral, the more iconic, and the more valuable the original copy gets. So it's you just want to create another one, but you're actually given advertising because you have that copied NFT. You publish it, then another one publish it, and you make that NFT viral. That's something that happens with the apes, the board apes. Someone just bought it. Maybe the first one was $5 and the other one $10, and it gets viral, and more people want it, and more people want the original one. It happens with everything, and everyone wants the original one, the best one. So basically, you're just giving like more virality, and actually they want you to copy it, to right click save it and upload it in the other way, because you're giving them some advertising, okay, of that particular artist or art, whatever. um so the thing that propelled the Mona Lisa to fame was the virality. Okay, the painting had when it was stolen, not the fact that it was drawn by Leonardo da Vinci. Okay, we've talked about Mona Lisa. I really like that piece, but what make it really made it famous is because it was stolen. Okay, and okay, it was by Leonardo da Vinci. Okay, it's a cool painting, whatever. But there's more paintings that are really more famous than, really more sophisticated and more realistic than the Mona Lisa, for example. So being plastered on the front page of newspaper around the world made it internationally recognizable, and let's say a household name. So you can argue that the reason why physical counterfeit items aren't worth the same as the original, the Louis Vuitton purse, from I don't know, for example, a country maybe that it's fake, it's not the same as the original one. Um, so that is true for physical goods and the same for NFTs. The concept is more difficult to grasp since NFTs are fully digital, and on the surface, a copied JPEG is 100% identical to the original. However, just like physical goods, is uh, what's beneath that truly matters. A right-click save version will not have the same, let's say, underlying data on the blockchain. It will not entitle you to the same benefits and the rights that owning the real NFT. So it will not grant you access to the events or places, maybe, because sometimes, like the Board Apes Club Yacht or whatever, it gives you access. The NFT really gives you access to some private events, some whatever. So you have like that extra class, benefits that with a copied image you won't have. So, yeah. Yeah, there's some other questions like NFTs are bad for the environment. So while okay, it's true that okay, proof of work blockchains, for example, Ethereum, are energy intensive. Many newer blockchains and even Ethereum itself is switching to proof of stake, as you know. So proof of stake blockchains such as Solana consume much smaller amounts of energy and are potentially carbon neutral, let's say. On top of that, it's unlikely that NFTs lead to additional energy usage as other applications, such as DeFi, will likely take up and spread transaction capacity, let's say, on blockchain if NFTs did not exist, obviously. So, so yeah. Um, So let's go with just a small conclusion and we'll just finish. I will answer some questions. And I would say NFTs provide us with a way to leverage on the benefits, as I said, on the both the physical and the digital world to create like new distribution channels and monetize models for creators. It gives us new ways to engage and galvanize a community, let's say, of like-minded people and has the potential to change the way we coordinate social groups. They allow us to better ascribe and ascertain the value of digital assets and for the creator, um, and for the creators involved to get a larger share of the value that they created. So the thing of right click and save, or you can take a screenshot, will always be a future of the internet, but NFTs give creators and users the option to have ownership and greater degree of distribution control over their assets. Okay, so right click and saving also accrues value back to the original copy instead of diminishing the value. Diminishing, I think. Diminishing. Okay. So yeah, basically when you right click and copy and save, you're like, oh, okay, I just copied this NFT. It will just go down in value because now instead of one copy, there's two. Wrong, because originally there's just one original copy. Always. There's no two original copies. There's no original images. There's no original nothing. There's just one original thing. So take that in mind. You're just giving free advertising. It's cool. You can keep it, but yeah. So I still don't understand what I need the ownership. Say I become an owner of some GPG, and what happens next? How that gets me money? So how it gets you money? First of all, you can sell it. You can wait. For example, as I said, it's an investment. Let's say, for example, you bought an ape board NFT for $100 back in the day, and now you sell it for 150,000. Okay, so it's an investment because you're turning 100 into 150,000. Even the same thing as showed you my huge investment here. Okay, so if you go to my NFT here, okay, let's go to my NFT. Someone bought it for nearly $1. Someone else bought it for 1 cent, literally. So this person lost a lot of money, and this folk who bought it for 1 cent sold it for $1.2. So this is 92x. So it's basically multiplying your money by 92. Okay, and then I bought it with 0.009 BNBs. That's around $7. So this person made 5x probably, or 4x of its money because it costed $1.2 and I bought it. So why I bought it for $7? Because I thought, okay, it's worth $7, or maybe the ad was, you know, published for $7, whatever. I don't remember, to be honest. So as you can see here, the dates: 7 of June, 10 of June. So this person literally made I don't know, maybe $6 or nearly $6 in 3 days with this NFT that was worth 90 cents. So basically, it's a speculation. It's like everything. So, and the thing that what it gives you, and basically, as I said, for example, the people that have the Board Ape, like Yacht Club or whatever, they have access to private events. They have access to other people that have that NFT, and they give you a lot of access to networking, to more people that to this. And when you meet a lot of people that have millions of dollars of NFTs, probably you can do a lot of business there, and you can meet a lot of people, and there's a lot of things that you can get that. I understand your question, okay, because the same as me, I don't invest like millions on NFTs. I don't have billions on net worth. I'm just a regular guy. So, but you can make money actually instead of buying stock. You can buy NFTs and trade them, sell them with a higher price, whatever. So that's yeah, it's more like stocks, but it's a different concept, because the stock, you're buying like a portion of the company, you know. But yeah, you can think about it, or buying paintings like Mona Lisa directly. Yeah. So yeah. Okay, say you own Tintin's image. That will be valuable because it will give me royalty on all books sold. Okay, a strong marketable story is necessary for the system to work. Maybe this explains why 95% of NFTs are worthless now, while the 5% alone amount to 10 billion, literally. Yeah. Still don't understand why the 5% remains still retain. I understand why the 5% remaining still retains value. So probably retains value because more people want them. It's I think it's like the market itself, offer and demand. So if people want the bored apes and they don't want this rare monkey, cool ape kid club, so probably because there's less of them, maybe because there's more people interested, they're more famous, the virality of this thing is not the same as the board apes or the cyber punk NFTs. So it's like everything. Okay, so it's a way of investing. It's a way of speculating. It's a way of just supporting a project. If you really like the project, you want to support the creator. If there's someone that's an artist, an online artist that you respect and you really like its art, you can support that artist by buying the NFTs. So yeah, it's just that. Um, Vanity or more like celeb hype? Yeah, it's like the same question as have you seen like the Taylor Swift thing? I have people that I work with, two of them, that they paid like nearly 1,000 euros for a ticket for a Taylor Swift concert. I think it's in Amsterdam this summer, and they paid like I don't know how many hundreds for the flight because it's really expensive, and the hotels are on the roof because obviously there's the concert, and they try to take advantage of that. And it's like, why are you paying like nearly 2,500 euros for 2 days and 5 hours of concert, or 10 hours, or 7 hours, or maybe 4 hours of concert? You have to stay there, like it's hot. You can just watch that on YouTube because you want to see the artist. Why are you paying $1,000 for the ticket? Because you want to see it. Why you in the United States, there's a bunch of tickets that went up to thousands and thousands of dollars. Why? Because people pay that. So, and it's not because Taylor Swift is gonna retire, maybe, but I don't know. But it's just like the hype, and everyone wants it, so the price goes up, and it sometimes it doesn't even make sense, but exists. So I saw a question before, was more like a personal question. Let me just answer this. I have a question related to Spain. I want to know how much remote culture is there. Like, I got to know that a lot of US work is transferring to Poland and other countries with remote jobs. So how is it Spain? Um, the remote thing, it's kind of like everywhere, I think. Um, Personally, I work on the office, like a couple 3 days a week, and it depends on the mood. If I feel tired, I stay just home. Sometimes I go to the office, but the companies are trying, not to enforce, but to motivate you to go back to the office. um, but they are not obligating you. I think we have, for example, I don't know, 2 3 days. There's some people that come once in 2 weeks, but personally, I prefer to go to the office. So yeah, it depends on the company, because there's companies that are like no remote, and some of them are like, we don't mind, just get your job done, and that's it. So yeah, it depends on the company, but at least on my experience, it's kind of cool to stay home. So yeah. So yeah, that's it. Thank you so much. I'll have to shut the stream because someone's probably coming, I think. And yeah, thank you so much for joining. Hope you learned something. Hope you had fun. And see you in an hour on the mini event. What's the time there, Nofal? Right now it's 1 p.m. So yeah, about to go have lunch. So yeah, thank you so much for joining, everyone, and see you tomorrow and today and tomorrow of tomorrow. Nah, just kidding. On Monday, having a stream on Tuesday. So yeah, thank you so much, and yeah, hope to see you. Hope to see you in the next one. Have a great day. Thank you so much. Have a good one. Thank you. Thank you.